Welcome everybody. I am back. This is your boy Vok doing another rental team for you for our last month of Series 12 in the VGC world. Today I bring you a Calyrex Shadow plus Zacian and Blastoise team, which is something that I had never done before. I don't mean the restricted, because Calyrex Shadow and Zacian are two of the most reliable picks for your restricted pairings. So I've done them. I don't think I've done them together yet, but Blastoise is something new for me, and out of the 3 Kanto starters, I have already tried out the 3 of them. I'm not a huge fan of them. However, Blastoise kind of caught my attention a little bit more than the other 2, because it's kind of more flexible outside of Max. So before breaking down the team a little bit for you, I'd like to ask you to please follow my social media. It's right here down below. I do constantly mostly Instagram posts, and if you enjoy this kind of YouTube videos, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel and commenting if you like it, or if you would like to see some other content also. And answer my common question of the day, which is down below here. Which mythical or mythicals will you abuse in Series 13? Because since last time I made one of these videos, things have changed. I thought that we would be playing Series 12 until Scarlet and Violet would come out. So now that Series 13 has been announced for the post-World era of Sword and Shield, it's a very out there format. There's no restrictions. Basically, you can have 6 restricted legendaries on your team, and you can also have all of the mythicals that are available in the game, which are not all of the mythicals that have ever been in Pokemon, but I think the majority of them are in Sword and Shield. So I would like to see what you think about, how are you feeling about this format, and what is your pick of mythicals for the next the following format. I think that the easy answer, and for me, is obviously going to be Magearna. After I finish this Series 12 era for me, I think I'm not gonna be playing all that much Series 13. I think I'm just gonna be like getting back to Master Ball and stop playing right there, because I feel like it's gonna be a kind of one-dimensional format. It's mainly just for fun. So probably I'm just gonna try to get the Master Rank ribbon on my mythicals, and that's it. So please tell me how do you feel, and which mythical do you think is going to be the most abusable in Series 13? Alright, back to the team. So this is a Blastoise team. Our Blastoise has Fake Out, and that is something that none other Kanto starter has access to, I think. So very good outside of Max. You don't always have to max your Blastoise. It's the least offensive of the 3 Kanto starters. Also, it does not deal much damage, so it's modest in nature, so that it can do some damage, and it has Dark Pulse, so that while maxed, it can do a Max Darkness and reduce our opponent's special defense, so that Max Cannonade can do much more damage. Also, Fake Out turns into Max Strike, which is a way of speed control during Max. If you feel like you don't need to deal a damage on a specific turn and you just want to get some speed control going on, you can use that Max Strike. It's not going to deal a lot of damage, but it can break sashes and help out Calyrex Shadow and Zacian with the speed control, which they appreciate a lot because they like to go first always. We got Icy Wind for speed control outside of Max, and Dark Pulse once we are faster than our opponents, say slow slow disruptive mons like Gastrodon or I don't know, Ferrothorn, or maybe even Calyrex Shadow, I don't know, or Calyrex Ice, I'm sorry. Dark Pulse has a chance to flinch, so it's very good late game sometimes. Also, there's a lot of Yveltal going on out there, so it gets Dark Aura boost when there's a Yveltal in the field, so that's nice to have. So Blastoise, very interesting pick, both outside and inside Max. Thundurus, Prankster, this is not a Defiant Thundy, it's Prankster Thundy with Eerie Impulse to help our Blastoise become even bulkier against a Regieleki that we know is special attacker, because sometimes Regieleki is physical. But if you're certain that your opposing Regielekis are special attackers, you can Eerie Impulse them and you will lower its damage output. And Blastoise has Wacan Berry, so it can live Regieleki, at least get a Max Cannonade off. With these Kanto starters, the thing is sometimes you can even afford to just get off their G-Max move and set up the residual damage for 5 turns and let them die. Sometimes it's worth it. So the good thing about Blastoise is that it is actually bulkier than Venusaur and Charizard, so it can maybe even live 2 turns of G-Max. This Thundy also has Scary Face, helping us with speed control again. Calyrex Shadow, Zacian enjoy that a lot. Kartana as well, very fast offensive mon. And Rain Dance is very helpful for Zacian and Kartana defensively, and also for Blastoise offensively when you are about to Hydro Cannon or a Max Cannonade. Hydro Cannon is a good last hurrah move for Blastoise. If Blastoise is low on HP, its ability Torrent will also help it deal even more damage with water moves. So a Rain Dance boosted Hydro Cannon with Blastoise at a red health is going to deal a lot of damage. So keep that in mind. It's very good to have. Zacian, this is the same Zacian that we used with our Yveltal team the last time around. It's max speed, max attack, jolly nature. It's fully offensive with Protect. It's got Behemoth Blade, Play Rough, and Sacred Sword. Very good to have Sacred Sword against the potential Ferrothorns and Registeals. Not that they are too common lately, but they can always pop up. You never know. Calyrex Shadow is also kind of a dual support offensive mon. Calyrex Shadow is one of the fastest mons in Gen 8, and also one of the more offensive mons. It deals a lot of damage, has a very high special attack stat. Astral Barrage is its most reliable spread attack also. So thing is, you got speed control with Mud Shot. It's not 100% accurate, much like Icy Wind, but it's still very much accurate move. Will-O-Wisp it's kind of a little bit less accurate, but is very useful against Groudon. When you burn Groudons, barring Lumberry, they become very much useless unless they would need to be running Swords Dance for them to avoid the Will-O-Wisp, but still, if they get burned, they're kind of in a timer. Their health will start getting chipped, so it's very good against Groudon, I mean. And Astral Barrage, while maxed, becomes Max Phantasm, which reduces physical defense. So Zacian appreciates that side effect of Max Phantasm. Kartana also appreciates that, and even Incineroar appreciates that a lot. So also Mud Shot will become Max Quake, and if you pair Max Quake with Eerie Impulse with Thundy, suddenly your Calyrex, which is normally a very frail mon, becomes kind of bulky. So keep that in mind also. It can be a good strat. Incineroar, this one is Shucka Berry. This is a different Incin from the ones I've been running lately. I've been favoring I've been favoring safety goggles and taunt as of late just to be safe against sleep powder and spore. This team is kind of weak to sleep. Keep that in mind. Unless you go max lightning with Thundy, which is not the greatest because this is not an offensive Thundy. It's much more bulky with Citrus Berry, so it's not gonna be maxing really. You really want to use Thundy as a support mon. And Incin is Shucca Berry to live Groudon Precipice and Max Quakes and get a parting shot off. And also has Throat Chop instead of Taunt. And Throat Chop is a much more tournament-oriented move for Incin because it deals with opposing Incins too. If you get the Throat Chop before they can move and do a parting shot or a Snarl, they won't be able to because Throat Chop denies the sound-based moves from happening. So that's also very, very nice to have. And this Kartana is a classic AV Kartana with Leaf Blade, Smart Strike, Aerial Ace, and Sacred Sword. Aerial Ace is another way of speed control while maxing. Most of the time, if you bring your Kartana, you're going to want to max it. However, it's not as mandatory. Sometimes you can max, as I said, the Calyrex Shadow and deal massive damage with Max Phantasm and lower opponent's physical defense so that Kartana can start snowballing, because these two mons get this kind of moxie effect with their abilities. Beast Boost and Grim Neigh, which is one of the abilities that S1 on Calyrex allows us to have, lets us snowball and get +1 every time we knock out a mon. So this is the team, this is the rental code. I'll link the PokePaste down below so you can look at the spreads and the movesets more closely, the items choices, and the Pokemon names. And yep, let's try and get back to Master Ball sooner rather than later. Also for today, we are listening to music by Carl Casey on Spotify. He does copyright and royalty-free music that you can use on your streams or your YouTube videos, so that's very nice. And given that he does that, the least I can do is acknowledge it and encourage you to go visit his Spotify page and drop him a follow, drop him a like on his music. I'm pretty sure he will appreciate it. So I'll link his Spotify page down below in the description. Alright, we get another Groudon team. I've been getting these non-stop. We get a Groudon team with Lunala. Normally I would be nervous to bring the Kartana against a Charizard and Groudon and Incin, so I don't know if I should bring it. It's the only reliable way of stopping sleep powder, but in this case I'm going to opt not to go for it. I don't feel very safe when I got those three that I mentioned against me, so yeah, let's not do it. Let's not do that. So Calyrex Shadow, I feel like Blastoise is good here, and Thundy. I don't think I want to bring Zacian. Thing is, I think I'm lacking some power here. So I don't know if I should bring Blastoise Thundy or Kartana Zacian. Maybe Kartana in the end game would be good to have. Kartana Thundy could be good. But yeah, I'm gonna bring Blastoise and Thundy. Yeah, I'm always very nervous to bring a Kartana against a Groudon, which most Groudons are now running fire moves. There's an Incin there that can lower our attack with Kartana, so it's kind of sus. Okay, they go for Lunala and Groudon. That's that kind of makes me feel like that Groudon's gonna be White Herb. They lit with a Lunala. That's an anti-Incineroar lead from them. So I don't know. Groudon's gonna bring the Drought. So I feel like Lunala is gonna Meteor Beam right away. I feel like that's gonna be the case, and that Groudon is going to Max Quake. And that's a problem. That's very, very rough for us. So, what I'm thinking is I want to burn this Groudon. And I want to switch the Incin out for Blastoise. Now, if they switch in the Charizard, we're in trouble. I think they are doing just that. And they might be Moongeist. Oh, it's Incin. It's Incin. So I think they could go Moongeist Beam now on me. And that is going to be bad. Should have Astral. Should have done that. Okay, they Wide Guard. That's not too bad. Not a bad turn at all. So okay. Let's go ahead and I think I will max Lunala here. And I will fake out. Not Lunala, Caly Shadow. Fake out the Blastoise, the Incin. Yeah, let's do that. I might regret this in the end, but I feel like we don't have Thundy on the field, and we can't Rain Dance to start going off with Cannonade. So let's try this out. Maybe it will work out. Blastoise fakes out Incin. Go boom on Lunala. Delete it. Now we get a Grimnay boost, and this Incin is gonna think twice before trying to attack our Caly. It's gonna think twice before they do that. What next? Okay, Groudon. Groudon, I feel, will try to Max Quake me. So I feel like we could go Max Guard here. Could go Max Guard here. And perhaps we could Icy Wind. Or we could go for Thundy. I'll go into Incin here. We got Wacan Berry, so a Max Quake will not deal as much damage. Bad thing about doing this is that if Groudon goes for Max Quake into Incin, he will gain a +1 on special defense, and my Grimnay won't be as impactful anymore. So I might have played this wrong this turn, but let's see what happens. Perhaps this Incin is not does not have a. All right, it went for Max Flare into. Yes, they doubled into our Caly. So what we can do now is Phantasm this guy and fake out the Incin. Alright, they cancel. That's a... Thankfully, we got a win now. Because yesterday I tried to do this video and it went awfully wrong. I lost two games in a row and I wasn't feeling it, so I canceled the video and tried again today. Alright, Power Herb, a single-use item, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty standard Luna. Yeah. White Guard. Groudon was Assault Vest, so I think he still had a chance. I think he forfeited a little bit prematurely. I think he had a chance there with an AV Groudon. Maybe they felt like the Intimidate screwed them over. So I don't know. Alright, so what else? Incin was Shaka, so it would have lived my Max Quake. Then we got Charizard with Life Orb, Heat Wave, Blast Burn, Hurricane. What is this? Heavy Slam, Heat Crash, Stone Edge Precipice. This guy has Throat Chop. Yeah, I saw him Throat Chop. Try to Throat Chop my Lunala. This is the Leonardo winner Charizard from Players Cup, I believe. Sleep Powder, Frenzy Plant, Earth Power, Focus Sash. I like this, but I rather have a Weather Ball instead of Protect with this Venu. If it's Sash, like, Protect is not the best. Then this Grim is Thunder Wave. I hate this Grim. I hate Grims with Thunder Wave. They always hit their Thunder Waves against me. Alright, let's keep it going. They always hit their Thunder Waves against me. I'll be happy if we get 2 wins. I'll be happy with that. Let's see if we can find an opponent quick enough because... Alright, yesterday I took some time before I found opponents. Blue, we're against blue. Alright, another Calyrex Shadow Zacian team. This one's got Regieleki, Thundurus. That Thundy looks like a Defiant Thundy. So that's also very concerning. So I think we can go with... Calyrex and Thundy. We can also bring our Zacian. And perhaps once we deal with the Incin, our Kartana could be very good. So I'm gonna give Kartana a try here. We don't want to lead with it because the Incin is a very oppressive tool against our Kartana. So you don't want to go crazy and maxing Kartana turn 1 unless you are very certain that that opponent does not have an Intimidate Mon. Alright, it's Whimsicott, Calyrex Shadow. It's gonna be the battle of the Calys. So we're gonna speed tie because our Caly is max speed. That Whimsicott could try to what's it called? Could try to Is that Calyrex gonna be Sash though? Try to Tailwind, I mean. Because Regieleki would also be a good candidate for Sash. However, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go Astral. Scary face here. Maybe that's Specs Calyrex, and we can one-shot it. We're gonna live his Astral with Caly because we are Focus Sash. We go first, so if this is not Sash, this is a great turn for us. And it was not Sash. Yes! Alright. Already a very solid start for us. Already a very, very solid start for us. This is nice. What do they do now? Forfeit? I feel like we're gonna get like 2 very quick battles here. Now Regieleki. I think we are safe to max here. Let's go ahead and I feel like we can Eerie Impulse this guy and max Quake it. Alright, he's gonna max. If that's physical, maybe I misplayed here and I should have scary faced it. But, well, the Max Quake is also gonna... If that Regieleki is Sash, it's not gonna one-shot it. If it is Life Orb, it is gonna one-shot it. So, perhaps we did the right play here. Let's see if the Eerie Impulse was the right play. Now, if that Whimsicott is Switcheroo, I'm gonna be sad. Okay, that does look like a physical Regieleki. That does look like a physical. Alright, it's Life Orb. Maybe that's why. Moonblast. No drops. Thank goodness. And this Quake should kill. Alright. We're snowballing with Caly. I love it. I love it. Okay. I see how it's gonna be. Yeah, so this is one of the strengths of this team. It is when you get the ball going, opponents get very frustrated. Well, perhaps we can go 4 battles this time. If the next battle is also short, we will be going for 4 battles. But already getting 2 wins is kind of good for me. I wouldn't mind losing the next 2. However, I'm kind of sad that we're not really displaying the strengths of this team as with these 2 battles that we've had. They've been short-lived, so I don't know. Some big news also for Pokemon this week. We saw the Scarlet and Violet trailer, and the new gimmick was kind of explained. Not entirely. I feel like there's a couple questions still there, but seems like a neat mechanic. Good thing is that you can use it both offensively and defensively, so that's nice. It's nice to watch. Mark. Yesterday I played against a Mark, but it wasn't Master Mark from Twitch. I know this team. I've seen Cybertron play this team, and I know that's a special attacker, Zekrom with the Comfy. So perhaps Thundy and Calyrex is a good lead again. Because we got Max Quake and we got Eerie Impulse there to pretty much nullify the Zekrom. Then against everything else, I feel like we need Kartana. I think we need Kartana. Every time we see a Venusaur, we need Kartana. And what does Incin offer for us? Or maybe Zacian is fine. Maybe Zacian is fine in the late game. But I feel nervous not to bring Incin against the Groudon. So let's bring Incin. Let's leave the dog at home. So special Zekrom. If we see the Zekrom lead, we go for Max Quake, Eerie Impulse, I feel like. They might also protect Trick Room. That's another possibility. So what I feel like we could do here is go for Phantasm, perhaps Astral. Let's not commit to Max just yet. It's Astral here, and Thunderbolt, the Comfy. Or could we go Max Phantasm first? Yeah, I feel like we might be safe to go Max Phantasm and Thunderbolt against the Comfy. I don't fear that Zekrom all that much. Now if Comfy goes for Draining Kiss turn 1, we might be losing our Thundy. Calyrex will live whatever because it's Sash. But if the Comfy goes... Alright, Zekrom protects. We predict that correctly. It's gonna try to set up Trick Room. However, this Phantasm Thunderbolt, I feel, should be enough to take out the Comfy. Let's hope Thundy can seal the deal here. Thunderbolt. Alright. We get rid of the Comfy. That is a mon that I love. I played Comfy a lot during Series 6 and Series 7. But I don't think it's viable anymore now that we have double restricteds. Alright, now we have our boy Grimmsnarl here. Let's Quake it. I feel like they're gonna want to switch in maybe the Charizard in place of the Zekrom. So feel like we could go Kartana here. Or maybe just double up into that Grimmsnarl. Let's see. I don't remember if that Grimmsnarl was kind of a... Alright, it goes for Light Screen. What is Zekrom gonna do? Let's Quake here. It's nice. Get a special defense boost. We brought Grimmsnarl to half its health. Rising Voltage deals respectable damage, however, that is not gonna cut it. So now we can Phantasm that Zekrom again, and let's Thunderbolt the Grimmsnarl once more. Because that Grimmsnarl is gonna set up Reflect now. Alright. I think that Grimmsnarl is Fake Out. I think he is Fake Out. Let's see. Deal half Zekrom's health bar because we are in light screen, under light screen. Rising Voltage again. We're gonna eat our Citrus Berry now. It's trying to get rid of our Thundy, and that makes me think that they have either Venusaur or Charizard in the back. So let's do Astral Barrage again. Astral Barrage. And I'll bring Kartana. Right? Or should I stay with Thundy? Maybe I should stay with Thundy. I don't want to give away my advantage. Alright, we Astral. That's gonna hurt. Not gonna take out any of them, but the Thunderbolt is gonna be enough to take out the Grim. Rising Voltage. Also, this is not Master Mark. Now that I watch his, I'm seeing its avatar. All right, it's Groudon. So Gordon is in the mix now. Let's Will-O-Wisp this Gordon, and I'm gonna Eerie Impulse the Zekrom, because I don't feel like I need Thundy anymore. I was just saving Thundy for what's it called? For Charizard or Venusaur, but now that I see Gordon, I feel like we can burn it, set up Eerie Impulse, and then bring in Incin. Alright, Zekrom protects. That's kind of concerning because I was hoping that he would become kind of useless. But now, I'm kind of nervous. Alright, it's Quake, so Zekrom will survive. I think it's time to bring our Incin here. I think it's time that we bring our Incin. We Astral here. And get Incin on the battlefield. This battle is ours to lose. Simple as that. It's for us to lose this battle. Because I feel like the only way we lose this battle is if we let our Kartana die. Alright, Zekrom tries to go for the double protect. It's the only thing it could have done. And it dies. So Gordon is not gonna be happy when he sees Kartana. We need to just need to stall out that Max. That Rockfall, pitiful damage, being burned and -1. Yeah, Gordon is not having a good time here. Now we're +1, so Gordon's +1 special defense boost is rendered useless. I'm gonna Mud Shot it, and I'm going to Parting Shot it again. I don't know if one Mud Shot is enough for me to be able to outspeed Groudon with Incin. Yeah, it is. So now this Groudon is not a Pokemon anymore. He is not a Pokemon anymore. So let's bring in Thundy again. At least this opponent is not forfeiting, so we're able to show the team. I would like to show Kartana before he. I feel that that's gonna be the forfeit. He went for Quake on Thundy. I feel that's gonna be the forfeit. But I don't want to throw, so I'm gonna Astral again. And I'm going to bring Incin once more. Because that's the correct way to play this battle. That's the right decision. Kartana is a high-risk, high-reward option. We only use it when we're completely sure that it won't get one-hit knockout. Okay, he cancels. That's too bad. That's too bad. But this was not a short battle, and I don't want to have a super long video, so I feel like we can stop right here. And I pretty much showcased everything that this team can do except for G-Max Blastoise and Kartana. But I'm gonna try to stream battles with this team later on so that you can also watch. So don't forget to follow my Twitch account right here. I'm just VOHC VOC on Twitch. So yeah, don't forget to answer my common question of the day and tell me which mythicals you plan to abuse in Series 13. And thank you very much for being here. This is the team. I'm gonna put the rental code on screen again, just to end this video nicely. But I thank you for being here, for sticking around, and there's gonna be a timeline also. I shouldn't be saying that at the end of the video. I should have said it at the beginning, but I'm kind of an amateur in content creation, so our team is this one, King'sDoG. Check it out. Give it a spin. I'm happy that we got a 3-0 counter today, because yesterday was abysmal, but now we're getting a hold of our win-loss record. So okay, I'll see you next time very soon. Hope you liked it, and if you did, please consider following every one of my social media. Also, don't forget to follow Carl Casey, very good musician, and royalty-free music for your streams and YouTube videos. So go drop him some love, and I'll see you next time. Bye.